Concerns come along with that convenience?
Well, there are a whole slew of concerns as we rely more and more on wireless technology and portable devices, especially to keep us connected to one another. Wireless networks, cell phones, portable technology, and even Bluetooth and RFID create security risks that we didn't have to worry about a decade ago.
Okay, so let's talk about wireless. It's everywhere. What are the concerns?
Wireless networks aren't making the world of computer security easier, that's for sure. The signal on a wireless router goes in all directions, so anyone with a little knowledge on how these things work can intercept the signal. You don't have to be a world-class hacker either. You just need to be within range, which in some cases can be over a mile away. I'd say in light of this, it's critical that anyone setting up a wireless network have a thorough understanding of network security. If not, it's probably best to leave wireless out of their network architecture.
That sounds like a good idea. What other technologies present cyber challenges?
Definitely portable devices. They're small, convenient to carry, and most use weak or no security at all. When I say portable, I'm talking about things like PDAs, wireless keyboards, mice, watches that record, MP3 players, thumb drives, even laptops.
Gosh, I'd be willing to bet we use those every day, every one of us. So let's talk about the most popular, the cell phone. Everyone's got one. They've got cameras. They have GPS capability. What's the state of the union on devices like that?
Well, cell phones are especially relevant here. Even when a phone is protected from a wireless intrusion, they can provide harmful data to prying ears and eyes. These days, if somebody can physically get a hold of your phone, hack in, or trick you into installing their bad code, it's like they've stolen a 4-ounce treasure chest that holds all your precious jewels. There's information on you, your friends, your activities. It gets really creepy. They can even turn on the phone's camera or microphone remotely. Smile and say cheese for the cyber stalker.
That is really creepy. So what does the future hold with so many of these devices in circulation?
Well, more of the same, just in greater volume. Mobile devices are easy to use, easy to carry, and easy to lose. Nobody's going to physically steal a rack of servers, but they can lift a phone or a USB device in half a second. In fact, tons of organizations report data breaches as a result of employees losing thumb drives and laptops that turn up in the wrong hands all the time. The IRS reported that they lost 490 laptops over a 3-year period. Wonder what's on them that's going to come back to bite you and me.
Yeah, that's a lot of laptops that are lost. So that is definitely something to worry about. What about tracking? I've seen bad guys use cell phones to track people in the movies, and I'm definitely a big Jason Bourne fan, you know. So tell me, is that a reality?
Oh yeah, it's definitely more than just Hollywood. It's possible. It's also pretty easy for a bad guy to track you from the signal sent out by your mobile device. I'll bet your Bluetooth phone is set to discoverable right now, and your laptop is probably set to auto-connect to available networks on boot up. If you're carrying radio frequency identification tags, we call them RFIDs, you're broadcasting your ID everywhere you go. Got a wireless pay system? In a perfect world, that's pretty cool. In my world, that's like a big target painted on your back.
Wow, okay, so you're telling me that if I have something like an Easy Pass in my car right now, I'm at risk. I'm not sure that I understand how that works.
Well, a typical implementation of RFID generally doesn't include security, so there's nothing stopping someone from copying yours standing right next to your vehicle or from a few hundred feet away. Once they've copied it, they can go through tolls, take the subway, enter your workplace as if they were you. They don't even need to make a copy. You can be tracked and identified by your RFID, making it easy to profile your movements or plan and execute a real-life attack. Now, maybe most of us wouldn't be targeted that way, but the point is that as soon as someone decides that you're important enough, devices like Easy Pass, key fobs, your passport, and the like make it real easy.
It makes me feel like you need to find out who's tracking you right at this very moment. So how do we protect ourselves?
Well, a good place to start is to protect devices themselves first. For phones and laptops, be sure to practice good computer and internet security, but also password protect them to prevent someone from casually installing something if they have a few minutes alone with the device. You can also turn off wireless if you're not using it, or at least learn to use the security features if you are. All of them, including RFID, can be placed in shielded bags to prevent them from transmitting when you don't want them to. Besides the device, you can protect the data. Sensitive data should never be stored on portable devices carelessly. If there's no need to carry sensitive information, then don't. It only increases the possibility of becoming a target. Otherwise, encrypt your data for storage and during transmission.
Great information. Thank you so much for your time today, Mr. Smythe. Words of wisdom for all of us to consider. And now, back to you, Stoney.
So there you have it. Bad guys turning good things sour. The same technology that was invented to make our lives better is being used against us. Blackmailed and pillaged by technological advancement. In a perfect world, technology works perfectly. In our world, watch your back. Our time together won't save your cyber keister, but the information I brought you just might. Things have got to change, and it happens one computer at a time, one user at a time.
Tonight it seems that our worst enemy is not the clever hackers, but ourselves instead. A secret holiday visit to deploy troops in the Middle East was planned by several U.S. delegates in theater, but ended in disaster when they were ambushed en route and kidnapped early yesterday. An initial investigation found that party's full itinerary, including names, times, and travel routes, was posted to the public internet by mistake several days before the trip. The staffer allegedly responsible for the slip-up claims he was instructed to share the trip itinerary with another department and didn't know the page in question was publicly viewable. The government is waiting for demands.
One user at a time. Do your part.